Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Atlanta Falcons. They're kind of in a strange spot where they are a good team, but haven't really done anything since losing to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I know a lot of their players were hurt last year, but this year I can't really explain it. I know Matt Ryan's getting up there in age. Same thing for Julio Jones. Don't have the best offensive line, even though they did address it in the draft, so we will have to work on that. But I really like their defense with Deion Jones, Campbell, McKinley, Jared, Trufant, Oliver. It's just a really good defense, and I think it's probably Dan Quinn's fault. He'll probably get fired at the end of the year, even though I think there's rumors that he's not going to. Doesn't really make sense to me, but let's go to the playoffs, and we're going to miss it, but let's see how we do. We didn't end up making the playoffs, but that was expected. We went 5-11. That is so bad. The Saints 12-4, the Bucs 7-9, and the Panthers 6-10. Take a look at the stats. Matt Ryan, about 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Really not that bad. Freeman, 698, 4 touchdowns. Hill with 3. Receiving, Julio Jones, about 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Ridley, about 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. Hooper, 830 with 8. Freeman, 4 touchdowns. On defense, Campbell, 131 tackles. Jones, 119. So many tackles. Sack totals, 8.5 for Jarrett, 7.5 for Beasley, 5 for Claiborne. Interceptions, 5 for Allen, 4 for Trufant, 2 for Campbell, 2 for Oliver, 1 for Kazi. Now, I think Matt Ryan will be in MVP talk, and probably Deion Jones and Campbell for Defensive Player of the Year. MVP, Lamar Jackson, obviously. Matt Ryan is not up there. Jameis Winston is. Coach of the Year, Kyle Shanahan. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Do we have any Falcons? No, we do not, okay? Defensive Player of the Year. We have to have somebody. Campbell at 7. And no Deion Jones. Wow. Offensive rookie, Kyler Murray. No Falcons. Defensive rookie, Nick Bosa. That makes sense. Greenlaw at number 2. And nothing else. This is going to be a strange rebuild. It's been like a week and a half since I recorded the intro to this. Something came up and wasn't able to record. So don't exactly remember what I said, but I know we have to work on that offensive line. Matt Ryan's going to start regressing big time. But if we have Julio Jones, we have Ridley. There's nothing really here for XP, by the way. I mean, really, basically nothing. Campbell's going to be a free agent. Might bring him back. Really depends on what we have for money. But let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Seahawks beat the Patriots 41-35 in Super Bowl 54. Now, Austin Hooper is going to be a free agent, 25 years old. What do we have for money? Basically nothing. So what do we want to focus on? In my opinion, I would bring back Campbell. Maybe not. He's a 77 overall. I guess we'll bring back Hooper. He's so young. Let's go $6 million, basically. 4.15. See if that does anything for him. It will. And Campbell, if he'll take the right deal, I don't think he's going to take 3.3. No, but we always could franchise tag him for 12.7. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to be able to do anything in free agency. I was expecting that, though. Amari Cooper's there, Kareem Hunt, Chris Jones, Van Noy, Fuller, Ryan. I don't know if I'd really want to bring in any of these guys. I do want to see if we can open up any amount of money. It'd have to be a lot of money, actually, since we're negative $7 million. I mean, who can we cut in that situation? Neal, I'm not going to cut him, obviously. Bailey, the left end, not right now. Just let him play. Where is Matt Ryan, by the way? I imagine, yeah, wow. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that. I would like to move on from him probably after next year, but we're going to have to wait and see. Let's go to the draft. There's no player I really see that I want to take with the 8th overall pick, so we're going to trade with the Dolphins' first-round pick next year. In the second round, I'm going to take cornerback Lamont Moreland. He's a 69 overall, normal development, 21 years old. 93 speed, 72 man, 62 zone, 65 play rate. In the third round, I took middle linebacker Brown. He's a 70 overall. In the fourth round, I took center Asher. He's a 67 overall. This team is in such a weird spot because Matt Ryan's regressing big time. Julio Jones is going to start regressing. We have Calvin Ridley, which is good. I like our offensive line on the left side of it, but the right side, not very good. We have Austin Hooper, who's going to play fine. And on defense, we have a lot of superstar development guys with Neal, Campbell, Jones, Jarrett. But still a lot of work to do. We could use a free safety, another corner or two, but we're going to have to wait and see how it plays out. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are in first place at 4-3. The Panthers are 4-3-1, Saints 3-4, and the Bucs 1-6. Keanu Neal's going to be a free agent. He is coming right on back. McKinley, I'm not really sure of because we do not have a ton of money. I think we actually might move on from Matt Ryan like this offseason rather than wait till the beginning of next season. Just trade him, try to open up some cap space. Let's see if Neil takes that. He does. What else? We've franchise tagged Campbell, so I don't know if we're going to bring him back again. Kazi really is not that bad, but I'd rather bring back Campbell, I think. Then again, McKinley's so young. I'm going to try to give him 5 years, see if that increases his chances a little bit more. He needs a better salary. That's expected. Let's just go to the playoffs. I mean, we might make it. I kind of hope we don't, though. We made the playoffs and got the first round bye, so I am so wrong. We went 12-4. Panthers 8-7-1. The Saints 7-9. The Buccaneers 3-13. Matt Ryan 4,400 yards, 39 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Great year by him. Freeman 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Ito Smith with 9. Receiving Jones 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns. Hooper 863 with 6. Lee 789, 6 touchdowns. Ridley 771, 2 touchdowns. Freeman with 3. Stalker with 5. On defense, Jones 114 tackles. Good. Sack totals 12 for Jarrett, 10.5 for McKinley, 7.5 for Komsky. Interceptions 4 for Sheffield, which is awesome. 3 for Jones, 2 for Allen, 2 for Trufant. I mean, Matt Ryan has to be top 3 for MVP, right? Watson, Brissett, Jackson, Matt Ryan at 7. Okay. Breeze is on the Browns. Interesting. Don't know how that happened. Coach of the Year, we're at number 2. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Matt Ryan. Yes, Offensive Player of the Year. I like to see that. Nobody else. Defensive Player of the Year, Deion Jones. Now we're talking. Offensive Rookie. We have Graves at number 4. That's it. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Moreland, number 9. Okay. Nothing too special, though. Actually, I want to see how the Miami Dolphins did. Let's go AFC. Ooh, they went 4-12, so we're going to have a great draft pick with that one. What are we going to have for XP? We're going down so quickly. Matt Ryan's at 85. That's all right. Asher with 6 is pretty good. 4 for Lindstrom, 1 for Jake Matthews, 3 for McGrary. What does Lee have? He has 3. That's not bad, but he's not really going to do anything for this team. On defense, Moreland has 4. Okay. I mean, there's really nothing here. McKinley with 3. I do want to bring him back if we can. But let's upgrade our team. Let's advance the week first, find who we're going to play against, then upgrade our team, then see who we're going to play against. The Dallas Cowboys, who aren't going to come even somewhat close to making the playoffs this year. No, I mean, I guess it depends. They're not going to make the playoffs, basically what I want to get at. But, of course, we lost to them 28-21 in a close game, but Matt Ryan's never going to get anything done in the playoffs. We all know that. Choked big time in the Super Bowl. I mean, come on. Prescott, 181, 2 touchdowns. Ryan, 284, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Elliott, 112 with a touchdown. Freeman with a touchdown. Pollard with a touchdown. Hooper, 70 yards with a touchdown. McKenzie, Stalker, Duvall with a touchdown. And that's going to be it. The Chargers beat the Cowboys 28-21 to win Super Bowl 55. Interesting. Now, do we have enough money to bring back McKinley? I'll let Campbell walk. We really don't. This is going to be a problem. What is Matt Ryan's overall? Please don't be under 80. It is under 80. It's up to Superstar X Factor. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade him, which makes me kind of just want to cut him outright. Let's take a look. We could save Trufant. We could get rid of him if we wanted to. Matt Ryan, we still can't cut him. Ricardo Allen, we could cut. I would like to do whatever I can to bring back McKinley. Save $4 million there. Freeman, I'd rather trade. Brown, a 72 overall. That's not terrible, but we could save $4 million. We'll wait on that one. Bailey, get rid of him. Probably should have got rid of him last year, but that's all right. Save $3 million. I think that should be enough for McKinley, I would assume. It's because we saved, what, 7? Is that wrong? Is it $7 million we saved? Okay, we saved a good amount. So I'm going to go 3.5. I'm going to go 1.9 for the signing bonus to bring him back. You want to play for a new team. Well, I got some bad news for you. Or good news, whatever way you want to look at it. We're franchise tagging him. Come on back. I do want to see who is going to be here as a free agent. Kenny Clark is there. Wow, we wouldn't need him, but that's a pretty good pick right there. I don't see anybody I'd be dying to bring in, so that's all right. Let's go to the draft with our 2 first-round draft picks. Oh, wow. We got the Texans' first-round draft pick. That's kind of disappointing, I'm not going to lie, because the Dolphins had the 4th overall draft pick. So we missed out right there. What do we want to do with this pick? You'd think you'd want to focus on the offensive line. I don't see anybody I'm dying to get. But I think this right outside linebacker, he's the pick. 78 overall, only normal development. 82 tackles, 78 hit power, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. I thought that was going to be a slam dunk hidden development guy. He looks so good. Pearman to the Patriots, whoever that is. Bunch of running backs, we don't need that, even though we could trade Freeman if we wanted to. Defensive tackle. Mid-second round, I don't know about that. We do need a safety, so let's take Jermichael Mitchell. He's a 75 overall, hidden development, 23 years old. 92 speed, 68 zone, 70 tackles, 73 pursuit. In the second round, I took tight end Messina. He's a 66 overall, not that bad. In the third round, I took defensive tackle Garrett, 71 overall, normal development. That's the other guy on our team. I mean, a pretty mediocre rest of the draft. I put Freeman and Matt Ryan on the trade block, and nobody wants them. Do I want to do a manual trade? Maybe, but I hate doing manual trades. I really do. I think I'm just going to ride them out. So we have an 80 overall team, 80 offense, 81 defense. And I think we'll make the playoffs, even though Matt Ryan's a 77 overall, which is just so bad. But we're going to have to wait and see. Let's see how Mitchell does. Let's see how the offensive line does. Let's go to the playoffs. I meant the midseason mark, but at the midseason mark, we're 5-2. The Panthers are 6-1, Saints 4-3, and the Bucks 1-7. The Buccaneers aren't doing anything. It's kind of a shame. Ridley's coming on back. McKinley, I'm hoping I can bring him back. We still don't have that much money. It's kind of crazy. And I don't even know who else is going to be there after McKinley. So Ridley's coming back. Smith, I'd like to bring back. Oliver, I'd like to bring back. I almost have to let McKinley walk away, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to give him 5 years, $7 million, 4.5 for the signing bonus, $57.3 million. That's good. And I think I'd rather focus on Oliver if I'm going to have to pick between these two guys. Let's give him 3.5, 1.9. And he's coming on back. Now let's go to the playoffs. We won the division at 10-6. Nice. We're playing against the 10-6 Green Bay Packers. The Panthers also went 10-6. Saints 9-7. And the Buccaneers 3-13. Matt Ryan, 4,400 yards, 38 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That actually is pretty good. Rushing, Freeman, 896, 4 touchdowns. Smith with 5. Receiving, Jones, 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns. Ridley, 967, 8 touchdowns on 102 catches. Awesome. Hooper, 853, 5 touchdowns. Lee with 2. Freeman with 2. Messina with 4. On defense, Deion Jones, 110 tackles, 100 for Oliver. Glad we brought him back. Sack total, 7.5 for Werner, 6.5 for Garrett, 5 for McKinley. Actually, is that Werner's our rookie, right? He is. Nice. 3 interceptions by Neal and Sheffield, 2 by Oliver, 1 for Jones, 1 for Trufant, who's getting up there in age, so we are going to have to address that eventually. Yearly awards, Mariota with the MVP, if you say so. Matt Ryan at 6. Coach of the Year. There we are, number 8. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Cook. Okay, if you say so. Matt Ryan, where are you at number 5? Kamara, number 10. Defensive Player of the Year, Fred Warner. Barr, number 2. Nothing up there for our team. Offensive Rookie, Messina, the tight end, at number 3. We have Spiegel at number 8. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Werner at 3. We have Garrett at 6. Pretty good. And we have Mitchell at 8. Okay, so we have a lot of good young players on this team. I keep getting Garrett and Jarrett mixed up, so that's why I'm kind of getting caught up. But let's see. What do we have for XP? We have 3 for Asher, which is not bad. Larson with 2. Okay, it really depends on what his development is. 1 for Ridley. Messina with 2. Okay, that's nothing really. Mitchell has 5 with star development. Where's Werner? 3. Okay, so he's up to an 81 overall. So not bad. Is there anything else I really want to look at here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really think so. Let's upgrade our team. See if we can beat Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. I think we should be able to, right? I mean, it's just Aaron Rodgers. No big deal. They're not really performing so great this year. He isn't. But, of course, we lost 21-17 because that's just how it's going to go. I believe we have 2 years left. We have this draft, next year, the draft. Okay, yeah, we definitely do. Let's see. 21-17. I have to see what that score. I think I just saw like 49-7. Ryan, 243, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rodgers, 263, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Aaron Jones, 90 yards with a touchdown. Freeman, 51. Adams, 127. Touchdown by Hooper. Touchdown by St. Brown. Touchdown by Jones and Ito Smith. Let's see. Yeah, it was 49-7 Ravens. Wow. The Browns beat the Seahawks 31-28. And what we're going to do right now is just go right to the roster, see if we can cut Matt Ryan, see if we could probably cut Freeman as well. We could save $3 million. I mean, what is Matt Ryan doing for our team right now? He's gone. He's a 73 overall with confidence. Goodbye. That's fine. Get out of here. Freeman, we could save $8 million. Goodbye. I mean, this is unbelievable. What are the Falcons doing? Trufant, I could also cut. And not also, I am going to cut him. He's 31 years old. We could save, what, $11 million? Yeah. $11 million. Yeah, saving a ton of money. Let's get rid of this guy who's making way too much money. I don't really get what's going on right now. There's so much money put into just mediocre players, and it's, kind of disappointing. Like Jake Matthews, I can cut. I'm not going to do that. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what they're doing down there in Atlanta. Nothing smart. Do I bring back Smith? Probably. Olokin, I'll bring back. I mean, we have a ton of money now, right? How much money do we have? 33. Yeah, we can make something happen in free agency. Probably sign a free agent if we wanted to, a quarterback. Olokin's going to be very cheap, I imagine. 3.4. Let's up it a little bit just to make sure he comes. But we still have 27.9. Yeah, that's fine. Brown can walk away. He's going to want a multi-year contract that just doesn't make sense for our team. Let's see. Is there going to be any quarterback here worth taking? Vander Esch is there, which is very interesting. We don't need that. Kirk Cousins is there. I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing in any of these guys, so we have to address that in the draft. Gallup's there. Doesn't make sense. There's really nobody. I mean, Trey Flowers, I suppose, but I don't know. Let's up it a little bit more. 101 total points, so that's going to take that easily. I really just don't see anybody. And that's kind of unbelievable. Davenport's there if we wanted to do that. I don't. Corey Davis is cheap. I'm going to give him a one-year deal for $9. Just to make our roster a little bit bigger. Miller's there. I could beat 61 points for not like. I could probably lower this a lot realistically. Yeah, 81. That's perfectly fine. I want to take a quarterback so bad. I might just take Matt Ryan again. I don't have that much money. Okay, I guess I'm not taking Matt Ryan. I stand corrected. My bad. Let's advance the week. See who we get. We got Flowers. We got Miller. Good. We really need a quarterback. And I'm not seeing one so far, which is not a good sign. Let's go here. I mean, maybe this guy later on, late third round. I'm not going to take him right now. So what are we going to do with the 23rd overall pick? I'm really not seeing much. Early second rounder, no. We don't need a free safety, even though this guy looks so good. Incredibly good. So good that I kind of want to take him. I think I'm going to. But we have Neal. We have the guy we got last year. I can't do that. I just can't. Do we take a center? I really don't know what to do with this pick. I guess I'm going to go with Javier Lawrence. He's a 71 overall, normal development, 59 power moves, 77 finesse, 83 speed, 82 acceleration. Let's get our quarterback in the second round, Brett Keys. He's a 67 overall, normal development, yikes, 92 throw power, 74 deep accuracy, 78 medium, 80 short. In the third round, I took receiver Hammond, who's a 64 overall. In the fourth round, free safety Hudson, 60 overall. In the fifth, right end Clark, 61 overall. And in the sixth round, fullback McDowell, 65 overall. I can already tell this is going to be a rough year. We have an 81 overall team, 79 offense, 84 defense. I actually like how the offensive line looks. Could be a little bit better, obviously. Keys is going to let us down, though. I mean, isn't that just so obvious? And on defense, I mean, it's looking good, don't get me wrong, but I don't imagine they're going to carry our team. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're in last place at 2-5. We knew that was going to happen. The Bucs went 6-1. The Panthers and the Saints 5-2. I mean, that's just not any good. Now, Jarrett's going to be a free agent. He's 29 years old, so I don't think I'm going to bring him back. Lindstrom we will bring back, though. Let's go 4 years, $6 million, 2.85. Make that offer. He's going to come back. Good. Sheffield, I would like to bring back. McGrary, I'd like to bring back as well. I mean, we have so much money that we're going to be able to bring in some free agents. McGrary and Lavu. I'm going to go 3 years, 3.1, see if he takes that, which he will. Not much else. I mean, Grady Jarrett's going to want, 2 years, $7 million. I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe in the offseason. Let's go to the playoffs. There was no chance we were going to make the playoffs, so that's fine. We went 5-11. A lot better than I thought we were going to do. The Saints 10-5-1. The Panthers and the Buccaneers 9-7. How did Keys do? 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, so not great. Smith, 861, 5 touchdowns. Ollison, 8 touchdowns. Thought it said Dillison. I don't know. Receiving, Ridley, 849, 5 touchdowns. Hooper, 846 with 6. Lee, 778, 3 touchdowns. Jones, 646, 5 touchdowns. Don't like to see that. On defense, Trey Flowers, 104 tackles. Deion Jones, 102. Sack totals, 8 for Jarrett, 5.5 for Komczynski, 5 for McKinley, 5 for Garrett. Interceptions, 3 for Jones, 2 for Mitchell, Oliver, Flowers, and Neal, 1 for Werner. Good. Yearly awards. Wilson with the MVP. No Falcons. Coach of the Year, Matt Nagy. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, not going to have anybody up there. Defensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Offensive Rookie. Keys, our quarterback, obviously. Nothing else. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have nothing. Very disappointing, to say the least. Let's take a look. How much do you think Keys got for XP? Probably like 4, maybe at best. 5. I guess up to a 72. I mean, that's nothing to really talk about. Julio Jones is regressing big time, too. We only have 1 year left, granted, but you do hate to see it. I mean, there's basically nothing here. This is just ugly all around. I really don't know what to say about it. I guess we'll just find out who won the Super Bowl. The Rams beat the Browns 23-22. Interesting. Don't know how they turned that team around. Jarrett, if he wants 1 year, I'll do it. I'll definitely do 1 year. Let's up it a little bit more just to make sure he comes back. He wants to test out free agency. Not giving him $22 million at 30 years old. I'm just not. It's really not happening. Unless there's some big guy I can cut. Even though, it's going to be nobody that I want to cut. He'll be gone. Okay, I stand corrected. Why is he making so much money? I just remembered now. I did the Falcons before in September. And now it's just all coming back to me. Carpenter is making a crazy amount of money. And I'm not really sure why. He's 34 years old. What are we doing here? I still don't think I want to franchise tag him, though. So we're just going to go to free agency. Maybe make an offer there. But, $50 million. We do have plenty of money. Who would I bring in? Rashad Gary? For 100 points, that's not crazy money. Don't get me wrong, but I just saw 103. I don't think that's really going to do it for us. Howard, I guess I should bring in. We're going to beat out the Redskins just a bunch of times, huh? 117, that's a lot, but I would like to make the team better right there, so that's fine. A.J. Brown's there. I wouldn't mind it. I really wouldn't mind it. I'm going to go 4 years, 5.2, 2.49. That ties us with the Cardinals. Let's see what that does. 105, okay, that's good. Now, Fluker, no. Reisner, no. Not really seeing anybody that I want to bring in that fits my team, other than maybe getting Jarrett at the very top. 85 points. I think I'm going to beat that out. That's probably going to beat it out already, right? 97 points, yeah. I offered him way better than that 1 year deal he wanted, by the way. He's just like, nah, I don't want to play in Atlanta anymore. They're bad. And they're like, okay, I see what you're getting at. Gary turned us down. We got Jarrett. We got Howard. A.J. Brown turned us down. We still have so much money that I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I'm not bringing in Robbie Anderson. Logan Ryan I'll bring in for 1 year. I'm going to take a look around. I'll show you if I do anything else. So I brought in Logan Ryan, Richard Sherman, and Deebo Samuel. With the 5th overall pick, we're bringing in left tackle Hudson Sparks. We did let Jake Matthews go. So a 78 overall, hidden development, 93 strength, 81 run block, 81 pass block. In the 2nd round, we're taking defensive tackle Mark Burge, who looks really good. 68 overall, normal development, I guess not. 89 strength, 72 block shed, 75 power moves, 61 finesse. In the 3rd round, I took strong safety Dobbs, 68 overall. In the 4th round, running back Hargrove, 68 overall. And the rest of the draft was so-so. Heading into our final year, we're an 83 overall team, 83 offense, 85 defense. And I think we did turn the team around pretty well. I mean, it could have been a lot better. We could have found a quarterback, obviously, but this team is bogged down by just huge contracts. And on defense, we have Trey Flowers up to star development, which is awesome. Could use a better right outside linebacker, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go to the playoffs. And we missed the playoffs in our final year. How did we do? 5-11. Yikes. The Bucs and Panthers 10-6. The Saints 9-7. Kind of just fell apart near the end of this rebuild. Keys 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not that bad for where I drafted him. Smith 902, 5 touchdowns, 2 for Hargroves, 2 for Keys. Receiving Jones 858, 5 touchdowns. Ridley 850 with 8. Hooper 797, 4 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel 619 with 6. On defense, Deion Jones 128 tackles. Flowers 101. Good. Sack total 7.5 for Jarrett, 5.5 for Werner, 5 for McKinley, 3 for Garrett. Interceptions 3 for Brown, okay. 2 for Jones, Flowers, Oliver, 1 for Neal, Loken, and Ryan. Kind of a disappointing rebuild. I'll just throw that out there. I don't think we'd have anybody up here. Obviously not there. Keys, maybe? No. Defensive player of the year. Deion Jones is there, number 4. That's all right, I guess. Offensive rookie, Hargrove, the running back, but not really saying much. Defensive rookie of the year. We have nothing. The Falcons are just an interesting case. Like, they're not... I don't know how to describe them. They have good players, but they're bogged down by just like a mediocre offensive line. Matt Ryan and Julio Jones have huge contracts. I mean, they're good players. Julio Jones obviously deserves the money. Matt Ryan, though, I don't know if I'd do that. I don't really get it. And we don't really have anything for XP, so I don't know what to expect from this team anymore. 3 for Sparks. He's up to an 80. That's all right. But that is going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content, ring that bell to be notified when all my videos go live. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.